As I stated already, Pureshield woke up late today, so we didn't have a chance to test our audio before going live. Had a little bit to do with that AFK screen, but take a look at this. This golden embroidery Nautilus skin, that's what I call it. This is one of the coolest skins in the game, I think. I don't know what it's called. I think something along the lines of royal or something. He looks royal. But certainly Nautilus, one of my favorite champs, especially with cool skins. I mean, he's just such a monster. Probably the biggest weapon in the game, by the way. And look at this, pings all over the place. It seems that both teams actually... it appears as though Solution is going to play defense here at their tri-bush while Yellow Buff wants to aggress and steal blue right now. It doesn't appear that either team has vision of the enemy's location. We do have some red dots here. There's a ward in this bush here at blue. What are these? Those must be Nidalee traps. Yeah, it appears that Yellow Buff is going to actually get away with a blue steal here. What do you think?
I think they're both gonna steal each other's blues. One of those like I take your blue, you take mine, kind of deal. But there's gonna be a confirmation for Solution Gaming because of that purple ward right there. Whereas for Yellow Buff, since it did not ward the area, they will have like a surefire way of knowing.
Right. The stream just died. I really doubt that's on my end. I know that the servers here at Twitch have been having some issues. You know, some of their front page streams keep going down as well. So we're gonna make the best of it. If you do go down and you're not sure why, then try refreshing. More than likely will fix the problem. Look at this. Nautilus getting cut off by the top lane after grabbing that blue, and Jax is actually gonna have to pull back due to the reinforcement from Nidalee. Nautilus actually sustained quite a bit of damage, but with the blue buff, he can keep that Titan's Wrath up and spam his his Riptide non-stop. Nautilus really doesn't require a lot of sustain in the jungle simply because of his shield. He doesn't take a whole lot of damage, so I don't think he's too concerned about that harass. Overall, though, we do need to keep a close eye on this bot lane harass combo. You guys are getting mega leg. Let's see. Yeah, it's not me. We apologize on behalf of Twitch, in fact, for that. I don't know if other streams are having the same issue, but I'm gravy. I'm not dropping any frames over here, so I'm going to focus on his cast, actually. Look at this. Yeah, follow me on Twitter. Alistair with blue, one of the strongest ganking champions in the game. If he has movement speed, Quince, most importantly.
Oh my goodness, look at Janna going so low!
The Dazzle buckshot combo we were talking about, almost massacring Janna. Look at this exchange. All kinds of trading going on here. Janna and Graves super low. Follow me on Twitter, was waiting for a prime gank opportunity there. I don't think he anticipated that Dazzle on Janna. She almost lost her life. He's like, oh crap, I've got to get in there. That was pretty exciting. Nautilus is going to pick up red and hopefully go up top for a gank. Although he's way behind on his EXP, you typically don't gank on Nautilus, obviously without Anchor Toss or Dredgeline, whichever you prefer. But most people don't gank until level 4 on Naut. Personally, I like to gank around 2 or 3. I am more of an aggressive player, but it is standard that you kind of wait with Naut for a little bit, simply because you want that extra burst and the snare, obviously.
Oh, you obviously do not want to gank too early when you don't have your abilities. But there was a little bit of, training.
Oh, here we go. Some QW combo here, combined with that Rune Prison. Lots of damage. Are we going to see a dive here onto Yep? Yes, we will. And a survive from Alistair.
Oh, my goodness.
Ignite
Alistair,
almost
health.
ticking him down, man. The move saving the day on that one. Huge
Yeah,
play there from Yellow Buff. And that will be first blood given up by Solution at the mid lane. TF now going to be significantly behind this rise in terms of gold and as well as CS. Obviously, those two values go hand in hand. Captain Obvious. But it does appear that these ADs are pacing with each other relatively well. Ezreal with 23. Actually, I take that back immediately. Grace was forced to go back. Ezreal actually doubling the farm of the Solution AD right now. Downstairs. That's not good. Look at this. Nidalee being a bit perhaps too overextended against Jax. She needs to anticipate that leap from him. He does deal so much damage at this level. Nidalee really can't trade or even dream of trading with Jax until about level 6 when she unlocks her takedown swipe combos for a little bit extra burst there. She needs to be super careful and just focus on sustain for now. What do you think about this, man? Is Solution a little bit behind right now? Are they feeling a bit
they're
off their
definitely
game?
behind.
A little bit intimidated
think-
right now. Here comes Not trying to Strata gank. Take a look at this. Are we going to see a dredge line? There it is on
Oh,
Ezreal. Can he shift out of
wow.
this? There's the arcane shift, but probably not enough. Are we going to see? Oh, and the exhaust goes
Wow, he
down
gets
on
away.
Graves. He's going to survive that one. Nautilus wants to deal more damage, but it's not going to happen. That prime exhaust from Janna on Graves saves the day as he was not able to quick draw in for the kill on Ez. Huge play from the support player on yellow buff. Push me over. Push me over, man.
Push, don't, team captain, push him over. Don't push him over. No. He kind of pushed the enemy team over a little
I need to change the server I'm streaming to AWOL. Yeah, look at this gank here mid lane. Taking a look at Not. Wow, he could not save the TF from being manhandled by that giant cow. Okay, how many of you guys are not lagging? How about that?
Who's
I think
not like
there's a fair amount of you that are not. It could... I mean... Man, I'm getting angry here. Hold on, Andrew. Settle down. Everything's going to be fine. Lots of people are not lagging, man. So, hey, well, double check your status, homeboy. I don't know. The LA servers, which are the ones that I'm streaming to on the West Coast US, are the most reliable ones that Twitch has. So I don't really see how changing servers would improve our situation. However, my side seems to be all dandy. I'm just going to keep going, and maybe an admin will come in here and help us out, see what's up. Hope for the best. Cross your fingers. At least you can listen to us, right?
What admins?
Oh, yeah. Little bit of a jungle invade here from Follow Me on Twitter. This jungle Alistair player trying to get a timer on blue. Also placed an award at that bush. I'm done getting interrupted in our cast, man. I really want to focus on this match.
Oh,
give
yeah,
these
I want to
players,
focus on this match.
give these players the attention that they deserve, because this is a pretty interesting game here. Look at this behind the tower attack.
Oh
Not
my
even
goodness, follow him on Twitter. Oh my gosh, that was insane.
very strong headbutt there, just out of tower range. Not even needing level 6 to reduce those tower hits. Wow, super hyper aggressive. You're going to see a blue steel attempt. Nautilus is going to get pushed away right now. Neither one of these champions has level 6 yet. We're probably going to see them ding, but Ryze coming in for the kill secure on this blue buff. Are they going to hand it off to Ryze or Ezreal or Alistair? Any one would be optimal. Alistair is going to pick it up with his smite, probably just for the speed of clear. Nice response there from Alex Pie too. Making sure that his team was able to grab up that blue buff. That's actually going to put Nautilus significantly far behind. He's very blue dependent, as his abilities are fairly mana costly by comparison, perhaps even more than Alistair. So overall, Frosty's in a world of hurt right now. In fact, Solution in general seems to be getting beaten down a bit. Look at this. Graves hardly survives.
Oh, look at TF teleport.
Where?
Oh.
Where's it at? Oh, downstairs. Oh. Yeah, he's gonna chase back Alistair. Probably actually gonna be able to pick up a kill. There's that dredge line on Alistair right there. Wow,
that
big play from Frosty.
Nice
Bringing his team right back into the match. Huge props to Chaos. I didn't even catch that teleport. I wonder if these players did. Of course they did. But yeah, nice stun there on Alistair. Focusing the tankiest champion of them all, surprisingly. But of course, not a bad idea due to the fact that Tarek has that heal for himself. He's relatively tanky himself. Janna, super speedy, but more importantly, because of that arcane shift, ganking Ezreal at this point in the match is, I don't know if it's unwise, but it's definitely difficult. Nidalee's going to take 2 tower hits there and be forced to pull back, actually giving Jack some free farm up top. I don't know if I agree with that gank attempt from Purge. Maybe he's just trying to make the best of the situation. Nidalee can roam around fairly quickly through the jungle. Overall, though, I feel like these teams are quite even, actually. After Solution does have a slight disadvantage in the jungle, it doesn't really matter because Nautilus picked up that kill on enemy jungle in the bot lane. Big pick-me-up. What do you think?
The farm difference right now, though, between the two AD carries is about 9. So that's not, game-breaking, but there is quite a bit of difference right there. That's about half a kill, 1 assist right there. If you look at the situation right now, Ezreal has no assists, whereas Graves has 1, so they're pretty much even. I really want to pay attention to the AD carries because, that AD carry bot lane for both of these teams is the X factor. The highest rated player is now bot lane, and also that combo between Shadow Breach and Soul, who's surprised us so many times. That's exactly what we're looking for right here in this match. If whoever pulls off their bot lane will pretty much carry the game really high. I mean, look at top and look at mid lane right now. Sure, TF is feeding a little bit because of the 2 ganks.
Whoa,
Speaking of which,
nice
bot lane, that was just,
dazzle
wow.
buckshot combo again. Grace was not even close enough to get that bonus damage, but it didn't matter. In fact, that was a blind shot in the bush from Graves almost. Very, very strong synergy between his bot lane for Solution. The 3rd game in a row we've seen them dominate players that are far more experienced than they are. I think they got something going here. Check this out, though. A tri-gank at the mid lane versus Rise. Oh, down goes the depth charge. Huge kill there from Solution, man. They are so strong right now. Purge is roaming super hard and managing to stay on top of farm here. Look at Nidalee 69 CS versus Jax's 68. Look at this. Man, Purge actually...
He roams and he has the same farm. I mean, pretty much the same farm.
Alex is going to try to save this mid tower. It is very early to push that tower. I'm not sure. Maybe they want to have some more TF roaming. That wouldn't be unwise, in fact, to push this Ezreal back even further.
At this point, TF gave up on kind of catching up with farm, right? You know, the 2 deaths. He was like, you know what? That's it. I'm done with it. Just gonna help my team get every other lane to win. And that's exactly what they really did. I mean, push down that middle tower, get ahead on objectives, and then now he can roam around and kind of kill people.
Absolutely. I gotta hand it to Solution, man. I didn't say it, but I was expecting Yellow Buff to, pretty much take this one. This is the 2nd time in a row that Solution has really surprised me. It does look like they have, at least a commanding advantage. Oh, what's this?
There's a pause.
Slushy calling for a second, perhaps getting his peripherals. Nah, he wants to reboot his client. Hopefully he's not having connection issues. Hey, come on, Frosty, man. Give the
Frosty,
guy a break.
man. What's up, man? Give the guy a break, man.
As I was saying, yeah, Solution is so strong, man. Like, we saw them play in the qualifiers, and they lost to Magnus. And in fact, they weren't playing almost half as well as they are right now. This is just, they're on a whole new level, man. I mean, I talked to Sol before this weekend, and he told me that they were practicing nonstop, and it really does show. This team has a lot of potential, I think.
Definitely, man. They're very young, and they have a lot of potential ahead of them. By the way, have you noticed that?
Oh, there's the teleport gank there from TF. Sorry to combo break you there. They almost secured that kill on Janna, but Nautilus appears as though he is going to pick that one up. No problem.
Oh, wow.
She did just blow her flash to get over that wall.
That might be a dragon too, by the way, for them if they want to contest.
Possibly, yeah. Alistar pretty powerless to stop this right now. Rise is in actually a very dangerous spot, but it does appear that Solution just wants to pull back and focus on farm, save that dragon for a rainy day. Oh man, that was a nice play from TF. No doubt the reason they pushed this tower down as well. He wants to have more time to roam and really secure the advantage down bottom. Maybe they are focusing on putting Solushi down on farm and just kind of demoralizing him a little bit so that they can really, secure this match, as he is their highest rated player. What is all that spam? Do not do that, Daniel the Beast. How we doing on leg now, guys? Really, I'm not going to change the servers because I am streaming to the most reliable ones. So, yeah, how about it, AWOL, Chromar? How we looking? Let me just double check that everything's fine on my end. Yeah, totally fine over here. If you're having issues, use 720p plus and it's perfect. Interesting. That doesn't really make any sense to me. But go ahead and take his advice, guys. AWOL does know what he's talking about. Some simple harass there from Rise with that blue buff. Honestly, I did not expect TF to dominate this lane. Well, he's not dominating at all, but I mean, they did manage to shut him down with some nice gank attempts, or excuse me, some nice try ganks. Overall, giving TF the ability to roam, which is all he really needed. However, I didn't really see how he died twice there. Unexpectedly, TF has given up 2 kills.
Just within the lane gank from Alistar, I believe. I think both of the Alistar kills were actually TF.
Okay. Yeah, so definitely his positioning is spot on. Look at this. Nautilus wants to land a gank here. Flashing over that wall.
Pretty naughty flash.
Use. There goes the arcane shift right now. Ezreal is totally out of escapes right now. Using that depth charge on him, also known as Hydro Pump. There we go with the Riptide. He's dealing lots of damage with Titan's Wrath. There!
That's a dead Ezreal.
Anchor toss. That's what I'm talking about. A double kill downstairs.
Oh my goodness.
Oh man, Alistar.
Wow, Solution Gaming.
Frosty.
Playing so well.
Frosty on the knot. That was such a huge play. Well-timed anchor toss. Such a nice play. Look at this. Actually, Like Me on Facebook is going to pick up the kill on Nidalee up top. That was a very aggressive play from him, and that's what I'm talking about, man. Nidalee can't really escape Jax after a certain point, especially not if he gets that stun off. How about this Nautilus player, man? That was a huge... Did you see how he saved his dredge line until after Ezreal was about to blink out of there? He didn't use it for the initiate. That was big. Big. Tried like 1 million
Solution
times. Every time you watch live stream at highest quality, it starts getting green. That sounds like a video card issue on your part, man. Honestly, I'm not going to divert any more attention to the instability of the stream because it's just not really anything I can do about it. We apologize, guys. Remember that all these videos will be on demand here on our League of Legends channel. We're going to start the uploads tonight, actually, after the finals. You can click that little purple TV down below the video feed and check that one out. Actually, please do subscribe over there. We're putting a lot of effort into the channel, but enough about that. Look at this. Looks like Yellow Buff wants to grab a Dragon kill, and it doesn't appear that there's going to be any response from Solution. There's a lot of damage going on this Dragon, and they were totally aware of this one because of this ward placement here. They're just going to go ahead and submit that. Yeah,
that's a lot. I mean, they were well aware of that. I think they're just like, you know what, let's let them have it. There's no point of like fighting it. We're ahead. Just even though that Dragon actually turned it around a lot, they're only behind like 200 points now, even after one objective being down. So really, overall farm and neutral mob control is still in favor of Yellow Buff. So they're well, you know, they might even be considered ahead right now. Look at that, already still ahead on global gold. That's quite impressive.
Oh no, we could see Nidalee get chased down again by Jax, but look at this. TF and Nautilus closing in for the reinforcement. No doubt Purge is going to bait that one for that TF TP. Here comes a takedown. That's what I'm talking about. Revenge kill upstairs. Nidalee versus Jax.
Masterfully baited by Nidalee right there.
Yeah, very strong play from Purge. This top lane player is fantastic. I mean, he did give up a kill 1v1 versus Jax, but that play in particular, all about the psychology of that one, saying, yeah, you just killed me, come get another one. Oh, wait, here comes my TF with a teleport. Nautilus closing in from behind. Huge plays. All these tri-gangs coming from Solution are so well coordinated. I mean, I'm just so surprised at how well they're playing. Another kill downstairs.
Massacre.
Yeah, another dazzle buckshot combo.
So well. Man, should we just call him Rebo Gaming Jr. right now? Or
I mean,
like that?
their team fights are reminiscent of some super high-level play that we've seen, but take a look at Farm, actually, given that they are now 5 kills ahead. Yellow Buff is still pacing with them. Granted, they did grab up that Dragon kill. However, Yellow Buff pretty much has been able to stay up, you know, up to speed with them just by focusing on their farm. Global Gold pretty much even at this point, slightly behind, but given how many kills they've given up, not really a big deal. Taking a look at Vision right now, it appears both teams are fairly even on this one. Word placements.
Man, this is an exciting game. I don't know about you. I mean, I'm kind of like, I'm very impressed with Solution Gaming. I mean, yesterday they knocked out one of my personal favorite teams, A&E. You know, just kind of like a little bit insider information. That's one of the teams I cheer for sure. Just based on their experience and their style of play. They upset that team. You know, everyone. I'm going to be quite frank. I don't think anyone expected them to win against them. People were like, okay, well, they did well, you know, making top 8. A&E might give them a run for their money, and they might give A&E a run for their money, and probably A&E's going to take it.
Red ping is going down everywhere right now. Nidalee still needs to be careful.
For wards, I think he's just asking. I think that's Soul going on a ward trip. He has 6 wards equipped right now. He doesn't even buy his second GP5. All he does is ward. That's pretty insane. I mean, look at the wards on the map right now. Like, what in about 30 seconds or 20 or 40 seconds, that entire enemy jungle has been fully warded.
Yeah.
That's like his play style right now.
Yeah, we don't see a response here from Yellow Buff either. I don't see an Oracles on any players. So definitely, yeah, Solution staying on, taking advantage of their lead by getting lots of vision down. We're going to see Alex 2. I almost said Apple Pie there. Alex 2 going to pick up that blue buff. Look at this, another try. Actually, this is a quadra gank downstairs, clearing up some of these wards. Just got spotted, but it does appear that they want to go for a full-on dive. No, Tark is going to pull back and place some more wards right there. He needs to be careful. He doesn't get picked up. But we may see a very imminent team fight downstairs here, as Nidalee is going to maybe push mid lane, leave a 4v5 under the tower for Solution right now. Not really sure what to do in this situation. Do you think they should go for full-on 5v5 or go back to farming right now?
I think what makes Solution. Okay, this is like. Oh wow! Well, speaking of which, they're probably gonna wipe down bot right now.
Oh no! Look at this depth charge.
Map hacks. Map hacks.
That Dazzle followed Ezreal through the Arcane Shift. Alistair's going to try to make the best of this situation. Down goes TF to a tower. And it does appear that this tanky-ass team from Solution is going to be just fine after trading that Targ. Look how tanky this 3-man combo is down here. Graves, probably the tankiest ranged carry given his passive, and Nautilus and Tark also very tanky. There was a bit of a trade mid lane there between Nidalee and Ryze. Not going to bother rewinding that one, as there is lots of action down here. Look at this, Soul taking 2 unnecessary towers. Nautilus going to shrug off all this damage and try to chase down Janna. Yeah, not going to be a problem for him. Look at Titan's Wrath absorbing those tower hits, and probably going to be able to escape. Alistar no problem with a walled anchor toss here. I keep saying anchor toss.
Stop it.
Yeah, I need to stop that. Look at this. Alistar is going crazy for this kill right now.
Oh man,
he's using
deep.
flash, trying to hand it off to Jax. Probably going to get away with it. There goes the ignite. Nautilus will die. Pretty strong pursuit capabilities there from follow me on Twitter. But will it cost him from this teleport?
Oh my
gank?
goodness.
No stun. Did he stun a minion? He stunned a minion.
Stunned a minion. Well, that was a good last hit though. You know, he got some gold from that, but waste of an ultimate comes to steal. I mean, he landed a stun minion. No doubt, Souls just going, come on, man. You know, that was a free stun. We might have to pick up another kill, but still, fantastic play. I want to draw your attention right now, though. Check Purple's vision. Check Red's vision right now. Look at that war placement with my Soul. That entire bottom jungle where they were about to fight bot lane is completely warded. The reason I was calling map hacks the entire time was because they have vision of the entire thing.
Yeah, that's a great point. Soul, he used to go by Boobies, was formerly the captain of High Rising, used to play the jungle, but one of the strongest supports in our tournament, no doubt, man. He has been rocking all kinds of Tark play, also Alistar earlier in the qualifiers, and this war places, his positioning, his overall aggression, synergy with this AD player, and you know, just oracles and all that. He's so good right now. Such a strong player. Carries by support. Huh?
Yeah.
For those of you guys experiencing lag here in the stream, it appears that my accomplices are saying if you switch to 720p plus, you will not have lag. I know that kind of defies all logic, but it probably has to do with the compression method that Twitch is using. Not really sure. Look at this. Look at the damage coming from Titan's Wrath. Combined with that collateral damage, almost enough to pick off Janna in this bot lane. Nautilus has been camping bot and has been paying off for them so well. Trying to shut down his Ezreal player, Slushi, that 2300 elo plus player. Has been handily negated by the combined efforts of Frosty and this AD bottom combo here. The harass lane. Look at this. Headbutt over the wall combined with the pulverize. What just happened to Taric? Seems as though he got melted by True Shot Barrage. Does appear that Graves is going to go down to Ezreal as well. This is not looking good for Solution. He cannot afford to be feeding Ezreal at this point in the match. Could we see a stun on Ryze? No, TF is going to lose as well. Actually, that just brought Yellow Buff right back into this game now. They're now ahead on Global Gold due to the fact that they have focused on farm this entire time and have been losing team fights. However, going to be able to pick up this free dragon. Solution would be very unwise to try and steal this one, and that's going to give them a commanding lead, in fact. Although, still anybody's match. That was a huge turnaround there, though. Was not expecting that one, eh?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, guys, this is Pureshield. Oh,
hey, guys, this is Pureshield. Oh, yeah. Word of the day.
I don't know. This could go either way. I do have to give the team fight advantage to Solution right now, just because of how well we've seen them play. That wasn't really a team fight. That was more of a try to cover your retreat and, you know, minimize your losses right there. They just got caught way out of position by the Alistar initiate over the wall. Don't think they were expecting that one. Unfortunate for Solution. Hopefully they can come back from this one just as strong as they have been playing all game. It really is going to come down to either the next Baron fight or really the first true 5v5 will determine the advantage in this match. Anyone's game right now. Super close. Pureshield's probably having a coffee break right now. He doesn't have much to say. That's fine, though.
No, I'm just observing this ward placement. I'm just thinking, I just love this, how he places his wards. And he's going for another trip right here. It looks like he only has enough money for 2, but he's probably going to place them in a very interesting position. Like he places the ward, and then they predict the team fight happening. That's
Look at this, Nidalee hopping over the wall, looking to steal this red buff. Super risky play. Could you get it with a takedown? No! There goes the True Shot Ross and the Tornado on all 4 of these players. Oh no, it looks like Solution is going to get dominated right now. Although Graves is free casting from behind, he could manage to deal a lot of damage. He needs to focus the right targets. Down goes Taric. And also, we're going to lose TF. No damage now from Solution. Graves forcing the retreat. That was a massive feed and a triple kill for Ryze. Oh man, gold going to
that
all
might
the
be-
wrong places right now.
Oh, they just
Solution
lost all
pretty much.
chance right there.
That was like a game throw almost, but they still have a chance
Yeah.
back in this. Graves is going to go down. It's going to be an ace right now. They need to take an inhibitor for this one. Yellow buff needs to take advantage of this. Wait for that minion wave. Alistair probably tanked the base tower. I'm not sure. I'd like to see them go for an inhibitor right now, as they do have 11 seconds before knock comes up. And they're probably just going to try to take this tower and pull back. Kind of sloppy coordination, kind of sloppy follow-up there from Yellow buff, I feel.
Oh.
What do you think? Should they have been quicker about that one?
I mean, they were really behind at one point, and they turned this around, completely turned around. I mean, Solution Gaming is collapsing right in front of their eyes right now. I mean, they were ahead by a lot, made some spectacular plays, and now it just looks like let's see the recovery game. We saw them leading, right? We saw them losing to Magnus, and they had kind of a weaker recovery game there. So let's see how what kind of good. I guess we can say what kind of good recovery game this team has. I mean, they're a young team, like I said, and generally, from what we notice, young teams don't have that good of a recovery game. Once they start losing, they lose big. So
Yeah.
this is where they can kind of prove to people that, hey, look, we're a serious team right now. We're ready to take this. We're ready to play a lot more of these these top 8 situations later on. This is going to be our tournament very soon. So let's see what they have right now. Soon there's going to be some Baron contests. Objectives are pretty much even so far, with Dragon favoring Yellow buff. So the next step is to see who takes that
Oh,
first
look at
Baron.
this. Alistair trying to roam around, pick off some wards, getting dangerously close to the team of Solution right now. I do absolutely agree. It's going to take a lot to bring Solution out of this. It does appear that Yellow buff wants to force the fight at the Baron. It would be wise for them to do that, as they are now pretty far ahead, although I don't know if they've taken advantage of that in terms of shopping. Let's take a look at how much gold each of these players is carrying. Yeah, everyone low on gold with the exception of Ezreal. Definitely maximizing their builds at this moment. I quickly do want to take a gander at builds. Looks like Ryze, very standard, playing that mage tank role. Extremely tanky champion for the amount of damage that he deals. Also, Nidalee appears to be in the same boat there with a Glacial Shroud and rushing that, well, I wouldn't say rushing a Fudge. She didn't even get a Wriggles in the early lane. It does appear that she wants to get a Triforce next. So definitely a tanky build from her as well. Perhaps even looking to go for that Atmog's late game. Less common these days, although it wouldn't be ill-advised given that Graves is pretty much the primary source of damage right now. She's not doing a whole lot on that front. TF also has been feeding quite a bit here. Overall, I'd say damage advantage definitely goes to Yellow buff with Jax, Ryze, and
way
Ezreal.
more. Oh, speaking of this Baron damage, look how fast the Baron is dying right now.
Yeah,
Is
Nautilus is
Frosty
going to
pull off
get...
it?
He might try to flash in and smite this one. Actually, his flash is all cool, and he could try with the depth charge,
he's
though.
not gonna get it. He's not gonna get it.
Hydro Pump, no, he's going to pull back, cover their losses, try to win the
Yeah,
next team
they're
fight,
gonna play
although it's
defensive.
not looking good. I would have liked to see an attempt there, some sort of an attempt from Frosty. It's better to give up one kill with the expense, having a shot at that Baron steal. Huge,
Definitely.
huge
That would've been
dividend.
a turnaround jumper for them for sure. But now though, they're gonna be forced to play defensive for the next few minutes, and that one mistake there is the entire game. If you're playing defensive and you get caught in your own jungle later on, you're going to lose the game right there. Just notice this though, like the oracles on Alistair right now is really getting a soul run for his money. If you look at how much gold Soul is carrying right now, he has barely enough for oracles. He really needs to go back, kind of count his losses, grab that oracles as soon as humanly possible, and clear some of these wards.
Yeah.
The
Speaking
Yellow buff
of-
has a tracking of every single of their moves. Look at this right now. Yellow buff's warding right now.
Absolutely.
Everywhere. You see
Speaking
everything.
of vision, yeah, Yellow buff completely turned it around. Alistair now the one roaming around with oracles, indiscriminately taking those out one by one and placing wards all over the place, man. They have eyes everywhere. It's almost like the shroud doesn't exist for them.
GPS. Yeah.
Yeah.
GPS right there.
Both these actually just jungle support, but both these supports have been, performing so well. Taric, Alistair, Janna to a lesser degree, I do feel. I think she might have given up one too many kills downstairs. She's 0-5. However, yeah, Alistair and Taric have been
Ryze.
extremely strong with their ganks. Overall, I gotta hand it to Soul though. He's been playing so well, and it's so uncommon.
That was a
Ooh.
quick pick me up. Look at
Didn't
that
see it.
pickup.
Yeah, I don't want to rewind because we are about to see a 5v4 from the looks of things. It looks like
Might
Yellow
get
buff is going to
Frosty right
chase Nautilus. Oh no,
Yeah,
they're not going to be able to
Frosty's
respond to this one. They're going to have to cover their losses. Nidalee's going to have to pull back. Yeah, and just count him out for now. It would be wise for Yellow buff to try to push something right now, as they do have that Baron buff. Ryze is actually super tanky at this point. He could pretty much initiate on people right now. But yeah, I'd like to see them try to take an inhibitor very soon here. They're kind of dragging this one out a little bit. Not a whole lot of aggressive play from either team. There we go, pushing down this tower.
Initiation.
Wants
This
to
might
go
be a
into the
wipe.
base right now. Oh, look at that. Pulverize on 4
that
players.
rise damage.
Lots of rise cleaving going on right now. Although Graves responds super strong with the collateral damage. Look at this rise, though. Look at how tanky he is. Oh, man, he's fed. This is not good. He's going to chase, almost looking to well dive Graves right there. Wants to take him out of the equation to secure this tower kill, although they don't have the minion wave to do it. Yellow buff going to have to wait now. Getting set back quite a long time there. And may actually get forced away. But no, follow me on Twitter on Alistair. Super strong right now. Headbutt. Oh no, man, look at this. Banshee's Veil coming up just in time for that buckshot. Pushing Graves away yet again. Man, Alex Pie 2, aka Apple Pie. Super strong rise play. So commendable. He dominated the TF mid lane. There's going to be a surrender there from Solution. Such a well-played game from both sides. A huge turnaround. Major comeback from Yellow Buff. And GG to both teams. I'm super excited for the second game.